Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunia. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
We're back. Here, see, I did my ice. That time I remember. Mm-hmm. We're back, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
For episode 112.
112.
Group 112, where the players dwell.
Only you. Why can't we just make it happen? What's your 112 song? You don't have
We get to the 112 door. Something like that. Huh?
No, it was like
at that time.
Did they have like a Red Room or something album? Maybe. There was not a 112.
I was not a big 112. I was a Jagged Edge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them both, but 112 I do. Thought I told you that we won't stop.
I think it's just the Diddy being tied to everything, but that kind of ruined it for a lot of bad boy artists.
There's a lot.
Didn't 112 do the Let's Get Married?
That's Jagged Edge.
Jagged Edge, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Anyways, we're back for episode 112. Thanks for joining us again.
112.
Yeah, that's a milestone again. I feel like they're all milestones after you hit 100. Yeah. Let me stop saying milestone. That's redundant. But anyways, our episode this week is called Friends, Foes, and Fairweather Fans. And we did this episode
this is
2 years ago.
Milestone episode.
Yeah, we did it 2 years ago.
Our second episode.
Yeah. We did it. It was our very second episode of podcasting.
Yeah. And that's how things have changed.
Yeah. We're just going to run it back and see how things have changed from that conversation. Mm-hmm. So, if you didn't listen to it, you should have. And if you did, you should re-listen and then listen to the parallels.
Well, then you get a banger, a double.
A double banger.
Volume 1 and then now...
Boom, boom, pow.
Now comes Volume 2, how things have changed.
Maybe. We'll see how this relays. But before we get into it, friends, foes, and Fairweather fans, Tequila, how was your week?
My week was super.
Super.
Yeah. Had a super week.
Califragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah. Super.
Okay. Why was it super, Tequila? I feel like this is a segment between us because I'm always like...
I made it to Friday.
Oh.
Hey, you put your clothes on? You got up?
Yeah.
You're moving around?
No, it was super. I mean, because where my office is, the facility is, I won't call it challenge, but it used to be a challenge. And Wednesday, they reached 1,095 days without an OSHA recordable. A significant injury that's beyond first aid, you know what I'm saying? So that's...
Can't just put some Band-Aids on.
That's first aid. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the preventative, that anything that's preventative, like treatment, is considered the first aid. But when you go and you get a prescription where they actually doing something, they hold you overnight, you get stitches, shit like that, it's OSHA for the broken bones, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you have to get, if you get any type of rigid structure, rigid support, like say you sprain your finger, and the doctor could just wrap it, that's not OSHA recordable. But if they give you rigid support, like a brace that's rigid, that's considered, because they're giving you something to help it heal. You know what I'm saying? That's beyond preventative. You know what I'm saying? So, and preventative may be the wrong word. It's just...
Alright, so I need to order some more Band-Aids.
Yeah. Band-Aids, yeah.
We ain't got no...
Put a million Band-Aids on them.
We don't have no popsicle sticks.
No popsicle. That's rigid.
Yeah.
That's rigid.
That's old school.
Yeah.
That's, you know, you stand... I'm old enough to know MacGyver. Yeah.
Well, wait.
No.
Wait while I eat this one.
No, wait to eat the popsicle.
But
then you're infecting it.
In my industry,
you can't work there.
That's important to our customers.
Yeah.
That we work safe. Because we handle hazardous chemicals and shit like that. So they want to know that everybody got a global footprint. So if they got a safety record, they want to make sure that your safety record is compatible. You know, so they don't ever want to be questioned about why, well, their safety record is like this, why you even get in bed with them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because when people start sewing, shit,
everybody can get it.
Everybody can get it. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Those lawyers throw shit on the wall and see what sticks.
Right. Have you ever had an employee give you a Viagra pill that made your boner last longer than you wanted? Call me 888-555.
So you telling me the battery in that car was bought that was made by Interstate Battery? Yeah, we going out the Interstate Battery too.
You ate what for breakfast?
Yeah. He had on Nike.
Going after Kellogg's.
We going after Kellogg's and Nike.
Yeah. I should have been a lawyer. I mean, I'm pretty creative.
That's true. I mentioned something stupid lawsuit on the other one.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you made it to Friday, and the work week was super.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have something to add? How was your week?
How
was your week?
Oh. It was good until I picked up my niece today. I was quite embarrassed. And if you're listening, Harper, to this later.
She's not.
She's not?
Oh, later in life. Maybe.
Yeah. She just broke down. Where's Auntie? No. And she was biting her jacket. And I was like, Harper, Auntie's at home. I had to, no. Like, she would, refuse to come with me. And I was like, okay. This is very embarrassing right now. I got a pop, which sounded probably weird, too. But that's what she likes, is pop-pops. And I said, Harper, come home.
But you're not giving the context. You picked her up 2 days in a row.
Okay, go ahead.
In my car. And she's very literal. So, had he picked her up in his car, she knows yellow Jeep.
When she see it,
that's Uncle. She'll see anybody else's. It doesn't have to look the same. It's Uncle Jeep. So when she sees my car, she expects to see me, and she didn't see me yesterday because I was still at work when he picked her up, and her mom picked her up before I got home. And then today, she was like, nah. Where the fuck's my auntie?
And then I said, do you want your pop-up? I pulled over, and she goes, yeah. And then she grabbed it and went. And then did this.
Yeah.
And then she was like,
she just had a bad day.
She was like, where's Auntie? And
Fridays are her super tired days. Even when I pick her up, she's happy, but she still conks out. Yeah. She's just very literal. And like I told him, kids will hurt your fucking feelings. They don't care. Yeah. She told me she didn't love me because I was telling her to go home when...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when they teenagers,
no, teenagers as well.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that on air.
Knuckle up on
them. She's still got baby teeth. I can't pop her. Yeah. Anyways.
How was your week?
Okay. My week? I think I wrote, I did. Fuck this week.
That's it?
Yep. That's what I wrote for my week. Yeah. It's been a long week. Tired and about to be extra tired. It is, shout out, this will air not then, but happy birthday to my sister. We will all be going paintballing tomorrow. Let's shoot people, square in the face, whatever, by any means necessary. We got that understood, right? Team, squad, yeah? No.
I hope.
Okay.
I mean,
well, shit. I'll just be a lone wolf then.
Don't cross the line. I hope you know what team you are.
So, anyways, happy birthday, Aaron. In case we forget when we record again.
Happy birthday.
We love you. Thank you for Harper Rose.
Happy birthday,
Our best
sister.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Sister number 2.
Yes. So, are we done with our weeks and things?
Happy birthday.
Huh?
Yeah, it's time to get into that segment.
What's that Barry White? Happy birthday.
Okay.
Anyways, let's get into our segment.
What segment is
Not
that?
one. The happy birthday segment. Happy birthday. I think, right? Or is there another one?
It's Soak it with cognac.
Ow.
So, why did Cinderella get kicked off the soccer team?
The wrong
She only had
slippers.
one shoe.
Because she kept running away from balls.
Running away from what?
Balls.
Thank you for the Disney.
Balls. Like, she had to run before
Running
the
away from balls.
pumpkins.
Yeah, I got. Yeah. No, she ran. Yeah, I know. She ran away from the ball. But she could also get kicked off if she just wants
I
to
get
run
it.
with one shoe.
I get
Yeah.
it. Run away from
You said
Yeah.
Yeah, and she ran away from the ball and
The
lost
ball.
the shoe. Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah. I mean, both answers would have worked.
Yeah.
Logically speaking.
I mean, if you think about it, plural, balls, like, it might not have been her first one to go to meet her Prince Charming.
No, she wasn't allowed in any.
So,
It was just one.
okay, well,
Because she ran away from the ball.
from the ball. Okay.
Or
That
she
big
only had
ball.
one shoe.
that one big ball. She was expecting 2.
Yeah. She got skirt.
Oh.
She got skirt.
And then she was like, "You got one
One
ball?
big ball.
You got one ball, Hitler? Oh, okay.
Oh my god! Whoa!
Whoa.
That's hearsay.
Whoa.
Go here. I don't know.
What
I
a
don't-
big
I don't
ball.
know. It's okay. I mean, I don't oppose
I'm not
shit
a-
about Hitler, but we were talking about balls.
No, but
yeah, I got
you
it. I got what
that
you're saying.
part too, right?
Yeah, I got what you're
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Yeah, I got it. No.
I'm not equipped for this ball.
Where's the
This
sack?
one big ball?
This ball is too much for me.
I'm gonna look for the shaft out there. Alright, anyways, friends, foes, or Fairweather fans, if you listen to the first episode that we did of this, second episode, it was February 6th, 2021. Just scroll down to episode 2.
Or hit the little things where you can go oldest to new.
Yeah.
Or new.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. He gave a better answer. I just scrolled because I wanted to hear what we said.
That's if you listen on Audible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Apple,
No.
Apple
I
has
listen to
it.
Apple
but
and Spotify.
Apple not
sometimes.
user friendly in the podcast.
Oh.
Well, it's
Yeah.
episode 2. I listened to it on iHeart or whatever.
So,
Okay, good.
yeah.
Thank you. We're on all of those apps.
Hint, that's all.
You know, hindsight,
Yeah.
hindsight, you run away from a ball, not balls. Like,
Yeah, we got.
Yeah,
we
okay.
got it. We got it now.
The
Right,
big
right,
ball.
right. Yeah.
yeah.
The special ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the girls want to go to that ball.
Well, there's
No,
that.
Prince Charming wasn't that hot.
Huh?
Prince Charming wasn't hot enough for all of that. Yeah. Anyways, and I'm not leaving my shoe because it was a good shoe. Anyways,
She had that Louis Vuitton.
no,
See-through.
they don't make.
Not yet. I just
You have to have the
got
red
it.
bottom for
Yeah.
the Louis Vuitton, so
Yeah,
it can't be
that's-
see-through.
Yeah, the shoe was see-through. The red with the red bottom.
There was no red bottom. It was glass
Oh,
silver.
I watched the wrong Cinderella then.
Oh, okay. He typed in big booty hose and found a silver.
That wasn't Cinderella.
Lord.
That's why she kept running to the balls and not away from the balls.
Oh, Atlanta. Well, I guess this episode's about Cinderella and balls.
And balls.
I'm sorry, I should have titled it differently. Anyways, so after listening to the first episode, what did you guys think? The first of this topic, what did you guys think about it?
I thought, you know, I'm pretty set in my ways. So I thought, you know, that I haven't grown much in regards to what I said about friends, enemies, and all that. I still have the same stance, and I really don't have no new friends since.
What about the one that your son asked you? Was he your friend?
Yeah,
And you said, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, just talk to him. Talk to him every morning.
Yeah.
But had an extensive phone conversation with him yesterday, my boy.
Yeah. How do you feel since that episode? Still got the same friends and.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, things have changed within, 2 years now, I guess? Hindsight, in a way. So, trying to be more involved with figuring out relationships with family and the whole dynamic on that. I just had a conversation with a family member not that long ago, and it was pretty intense as far as what's going on that side of it. So yeah, so that enlightened me as far as getting to figure out what's going on there.
This is called Friends, Foes, or Fairweather Fans.
Oh, I thought it was family too or something.
No, it was only 3 F's. Not
Oh.
But anyways, we did in the previous
Yeah.
episode talk about family versus family.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, my fault.
For me, a lot has changed. Probably because my life changed a little bit. Something that was hilarious to me is when we talked about doing this again, Tequila goes, "Look who was the first person who couldn't wait for that episode. That friend is no longer a friend." And she was brought up on that episode.
Why?
Yeah. First comment.
Yeah.
And thanks for the support.
Yeah.
Sure.
Back then.
Yeah. What's the
Well, we ain't pop fast enough.
Thanks for the comment. Yeah.
We ain't pop fast enough for her on speed. So.
Well, yeah. Anyways, but a lot has changed since then. You get older.
Yeah.
I'm 2 years older.
I passed some changes, but they tired of family. You know, my son 2 years older, and I'm learning how to be his friend. The dynamic in our friendship, you know, besides being a parent, as they get older, you know what I'm saying, you have to manage the friendship part. Or you can just be a stern ass parent and keep your foot on their neck, but
Hi, Dad.
in our situation where it's just me and him,
My dad, not you.
we have to have some type of friendship.
There's
a friendship evolving.
Well, I mean, it goes to what I said. You know, one thing I said before is kids are like sand. You hold them too tight, they leave your hands. You hold them.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I mean, we all agree with that.
Yeah, I understand. It's the friendship you have to evolve. If you friends with your kids.
But he's not. But what he's saying is, I try not to hold him too tight, but you know, his son came over here with a dirty face. I guess it was hair. He said it was hair. I said it was dirty. So now you're not dealing with 2 years ago anymore. So he has to reevaluate how tight and how he handles him. Yeah.
Because I love parenting the guy, being his father.
Yeah.
But also he's my best friend. Said I love being his friend. But as he grow, and I'm set in my ways, you know, it might come a point where I'm not this motherfucking friend. I'm just his fucking father. You know what I'm saying?
Then he would claim as, what is the new one? Zillennial? What do they have? Yeah.
I think that
Are you friends with your parents? Like me and my mom, I don't think we as friendly. She's my mom and I respect her, but I don't think it's a friendship thing.
Answer his question.
I am
you friends with your parents?
No, I am. Answering. Sorry. No. And it goes with the whole dynamic of the situation we're in. Yes, I could be friendly with my parents.
Not friendly.
Well, no. Am I like friends with them?
Do you consider them friends?
Yeah.
I consider my son my friend.
You don't consider your parents your friends.
Somebody
Your
I can.
parents.
No,
that doesn't mean you don't respect them.
No,
or
I was
love
going to
them.
say,
Like,
yeah.
that's not a diss. People
Yeah.
have different parenting styles.
You didn't let me answer. That's what I'm saying. So, what I mean by
You
that.
said I can be friendly. Friendly and friend.
No, I know that, but I was getting to that. So, yeah. So, I could be cordial with them, and as I got older, I was able to say more stuff that I could say to my friends versus, when I was younger. And they were just my parents.
You're an adult.
But yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that's it.
The answer is no. They're his parents.
It's like I watched Dania and her parents, and she have stories they parented the way they parented, but right now, I can see them.
Yeah, they talk.
No,
me too. Even me.
But no, I see them. They have an awesome friendship. And it may be a root from the way they parented or whatever, but they have an awesome friendship now. Hers with her father and her mother. So
yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Like
my mom's my homie, but she was not my homie.
Growing up,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No. So yeah. I mean, and different times, different things. So I'm not gonna say one is right or the other. And
my parents were very strict with me. So,
well, he was complimenting my relationship.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But we agree on that.
Okay, so here's something I wanted to bring up, and someone sent this to me. It was written by some account called The Holistic Psychologist. Shout out to my girl who did send this to me. And it said something about outgrowing friendships. And it says why we outgrow friendships. And it's basically said, I'm just going to try to read it fast. It says, as a society, we talk a lot about the end of romantic relationships and very little about the end of friendships. Just like romantic relationships, friendships can become no longer compatible. Unlike romantic relationships, there's a societal expectation that we stay in friendships throughout our life. Many of us hold on to friendships even if something feels off or if we no longer share a connection because we had a history together. And this is when resentment can creep in because we're keeping the relationship going from a space of obligation. Friendships can change just like we do, and this is no one's fault. It's a natural part of the human experience. I agree with that.
I believe that people mature. So in that context, I believe in the context, it was this guy, and he said something to the fact that I haven't reached out in a while, and I say I'm a mature friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to talk to you every day. If you're expecting that from me, you're not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's the reason why I don't talk to you every day. You know what I'm saying? Because if I talk to you every day and your character, I ain't going to be your friend. You know what I'm saying? Because you're somebody that I can't, you got an energy that I couldn't tolerate, like on a daily basis. This particular person, they kind of real codependent. You know what I'm saying? And, that type of stuff bring me down. And, and you just have, and I've outgrown people. And I would still call somebody that I've outgrown a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no ill will. Because from my understanding, I don't know how they, you know what I'm saying? It's just, people grow. They should grow. I mean, and people got different interests. And you know what I'm saying? And people get families and, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the same time to spend, and you just outgrow the situation. And maybe even the person, you know what I'm saying? But you call me up 10 years down the road, hey man, what's up? Like, I ain't gonna be like, why you calling me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like somebody in the squad now. I used to see a bunch of people come through here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think all those people that don't come through here no more, y'all got ill will towards them, and y'all wouldn't be friendly. Not all of them, you know, if y'all work across paths.
Yeah, but if I call you squad, you're squad. That means
but
there's a problem if they're not around. Now, there's different people. I have friends, and associates and stuff, and people that I really, really like, but squad is squad. So if squad is gone, that means something happened.
Yeah.
Either by my doing or not, or I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
like,
I appreciate that.
What?
Holistic.
Yeah.
I'm an appreciative man.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with that. I don't know. I guess I'm old.
Yeah.
Like, if I've been friends with you in the last, I'll say even 10 years of my life, because 30 to 40 is where you're doing all your changes and like, oh, okay, I'm settled. I just have no tolerance for like that drastic of a change where you're like a whole nother person that's like rude.
Yeah, I don't think that's outgrowing.
Rude or dismissive or I don't.
Yeah.
I have no problem with anybody's growth, and I literally support people's growth.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm not going to say that person, the squad person.
Yeah.
I think we're thinking the same one. You know, like, that's fine. Change, grow.
Yeah.
But don't forget who the fuck was there for you. That is what annoys me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I said that before. Like, don't forget who was there for you when you were
down and out.
Down and out, yeah.
That's immature. When you can't
I find it disrespectful at this point.
Yeah, it is.
When you can't have a conversation with somebody, and you know, and it may be a hard conversation. You know, it may be one of those conversations. You know, I love you to death, but the way you rock and I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
I would respect that more than
I ain't dissing you or nothing. It's just
acting like somebody did something to you, and you're just like, I'm just so above it.
Yeah, right now the vibes, they don't match up.
Yeah, at all.
Yep.
Do you want to add something?
No, I agree with that. No, if you don't mind.
No, I stopped him to. Oh Lord.
Now, all I was gonna say on that topic was, as far as that goes, you know, when you're with somebody a lot too, it goes a lot of times where, you know, you got marriages that last 50-something years, and you know, I've talked to people about that.
Don't touch the table.
Huh? I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm soft-handed. Anyways, and you wouldn't believe the stories that they've told as far as like what they've gone through. I've effed up this time, but she had her F ups too, and doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
But they still had each other at the end of the day, and there's a growth, and usually they call it the 10-year age.
How does that relate to friendships, though? You feel like
no, I'm saying it's
we're talking about friendships.
Oh, well, it is though. It correlates as far as I'm concerned.
Then you should start it maybe by saying, even in a relationship, you should be a friend.
Yeah, I mean,
and people grow from that.
You know.
Yeah. Everyone grows. Everyone grows.
Yeah.
But for me, I have run across way too many people that are, and I used to call them like chameleons, right?
Oh yeah. Well.
And I was like, there has to be something called a chameleon syndrome. Yeah. And I looked it up, and there is a thing. It's, I wrote it down. It's borderline personality disorder, but they call it mirroring.
Yeah.
And it's chameleon syndrome. And it's basically like someone so not secure in themselves, and they could be like, you're like, why wouldn't you be? Or you good? Like you're a boss. You own this. You're doing all this, but they don't know how to. They're not comfortable so they just mold themselves into who they're around. And I feel like I brought it up in an episode before. I don't think it wasn't the Friends Foes, but I had a friend like years and years ago. And and it's weird because I met her through another chameleon. But every guy that she dated, she changed into how they were. And it was the weirdest thing because I thought, this is a strong girl. Like, that's who I try to keep around me, is strong people, you know, like, at least, and loyal people. And she just changed and changed and changed. No guy was her type. So it was so drastic to watch her go from this to this to this to this to this, to the point where I was like, I can't keep up with it. And then she shat on anyone who knew her life prior.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want them to reveal.
Well,
that's not how she is. Or like accidentally. That she was being. And I don't think she did it intentionally. She just was like, oh, I have to keep this life. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Trying to hide it from her real friends or whatever.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. And you know, the sad part is, you can hang around good people. You know what I mean? And try to better yourselves. You know? But don't shit on the people that you were good with before. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you were hanging out with shit, dumb ass people. No, I'm just saying. Yeah. And you worked your way up, and
you can even hang out with dumb shit ass people and have good relationships.
Well, I know, but what I'm trying to say about that, what I mean by that is, like, you're trying to benefit your life and hanging around better people, trying to grow yourself, and then you got people dragging you down.
Yeah, if someone's intentionally dragging you down,
I get that. But when somebody's here telling you, no, do you, cool,
or no, you're beautiful, or no, whatever, you're this,
and then you intentionally just shut them out, that's ridiculous. Like, what all of a sudden now I just don't like. I'm shit to you.
You know, whatever. I don't care. I just don't like. Your core should still be your core.
Yeah. It's like
I've said, your core should still be your core. What the outside you're doing, whatever career you went to, or you're busy doing whatever else, your core should still be your core, and you should still remember people that loved your core.
Yeah.
The positive part of your core, not the negative.
And here's the thing, and you know better than me.
I always know on all topics. Just kidding. All right.
Anyways, the fact of the matter is, the girl knows better than me that I sit there and watch her with certain relationships, certain friends, and certain things, past and present, that they step on her back and she rises them up and tells them, no, this is this, tells them the real stories and tells them the reality, and then they freaking turn a 180 on her and make her feel like shit. And it pisses me off, because it's bullshit. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders. You have a lot of weight on your shoulders.
I do.
I think it's bullshit.
It is. But thank you for that.
You're welcome. No, I'm being passionate right now. I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It sucks. For you. It's not
fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair. That's what I meant. Not suck.
I have a
you have a
pretty
awesome a good life. But I'm saying it's shitty. It's shitty. Yeah. There's the word.
Okay.
It's shitty.
Yeah, I
for you to even mentally put yourself there.
I agree. Thank you. I appreciate it. Do you agree with any of the things that were said, Tequila?
Honestly,
have you ever had a friend that just, like, whoever they were around just acted different?
And just knocked you down.
Not knocked him down, but just, like, you just watched them, depending on the crowd, change who they were.
How can I say this and not seem... No, so I've always been a loner, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had friends, I always had a circle, but even in that circle, I've always, even when I didn't know myself, you know what I'm saying? I always lost trying to find myself as a young. I did me. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody acted like that, I ain't fuck with them. No. It's plain cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? I would stay away from them. Or if I cross paths, we'd be cordial and do a the circle do. You know what I'm saying? But even in the circle, I keep my distance. It'll be nothing. It'll be no me and them. Just the two of us going to the mall and all that. You know, just because how you act around other people. You know what I'm saying? But you still my boy or whatever. It's just I ain't fucking with you like that.
Yeah, I get
It
that.
ain't no one-on-one.
But sometimes it takes like 10 years for someone to act like that, or like.
As soon as they do.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Once you realize that, I can't deal with that. You change faces. I don't like changed faces.
And you know, I'm thinking back to teenage days and shit when your friends were. My friends are super important to me now. You know what I'm saying? My friends fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? But as a teenager, my friends mattered, but did they really matter? You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting a lot of people and shit. So one day you here, one day you go. Types, but
I was about to say something. Meet you at the crossroads, meet you at the crossroads.
Yeah, so when it comes to friends, man, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, and I think it was in this episode, I just focus on me being your friend. You know what I'm saying? That so if I'm your friend, I'm trying to be your friend.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Me being Cognac.
No.
I'm just
if I say your friend,
if I say I'm your friend, he's not going to expect anything in return.
I
remember that's what I said.
I ain't gonna say I'm your friend only if you act like this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta meet me here for me to be your friend. If I'm your friend, I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how to reciprocate that friendship. You may have been raised by a pack of wolves that they attack their friends. You know what I'm saying? And that's being friendly to them. You know what I'm saying? So no, you see, that's extreme.
I get what you're saying.
I can't tell you. I mean, it's common courtesies in life. You know what I'm saying? That come with being a human. But
I get what you're saying.
It's the same way with love and relationship. If I say I'm your man, I'm your man. If you say you're my woman, you got to work that out. And I may not like the way you working it out, and it may not work because you haven't figured out how to be my woman. Or you might not like the shit I'm doing because I haven't figured out how to be your man. So the shit just don't work. And that's how I look at it as if I'm your friend, I got to work it out.
I don't feel like...
And vice versa.
No.
So look, this is the thing. So I'm your friend, and you call me and you got a flat. I may be the friend that jump in my car, grab a jack, and come help you change the flat. You know what I'm saying? I have a flat. I call you, and you call AAA. That don't make you less than me. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I'm talking about deeper shit.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna be your friend the way I'm gonna be your friend, and you gonna be my friend. You ain't turn your back on me. You just ain't helped me the way that I helped you. You know what I'm saying? You just called AAA and said AAA, where I grabbed my shit and I got out there, I got dirty on side the road with you or whatever. But you calling AAA don't make you less of a friend. You just working your shit. You being the best friend that you know how to be.
Not what I was.
I
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he might drive back over there and be like, "Oh, look at that boy, AAA."
Yeah, but for me, okay. So let me explain from the process that I'm coming from talking about this conversation is like, if you've listened to any of my episodes, you know this has been like the hardest year of my life, and we're in March, right? In my life. And I feel like at this point I need the friends that I've been there for to be there for me. So it's just showing it to me, like if you're not there. And I had lunch with a wonderful woman today, new friend. No new friends, but I actually love her. And she said, she was telling me a story about this old woman in the 70s, and she was super rich, and her husband divorced her, and obviously in the 70s that wasn't beneficial to a woman, and left her, whatever. And she said she was younger at the time, and the woman told her relationships, friendships, relationships, period, need to be value for value, and you need to give your value as a person, and you might not get the same value, but there will come a time in life where you need some of that value back. And this is the year that I needed value back. And I have not gotten it from people that I thought I gave a lot of value to. So, to me, that's fucking shitty. When people are there for you, they're exerting their energy. You know, like they've got their own, everybody's got their own shit at this age. Like, you know, after your 20s, 25, everybody's dealing with their own shit. So if they've spent time with you, talking to you, or helping you, or being there for you, and they never ask for anything in return, because I don't ask for anything in return. I said that on the episode. That's one thing I value about myself, being a good friend. I want to be there for the people that I love, and now I need love and attention.
Yeah.
And you disappear, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Because that's not value for value.
Yeah.
I've given you, here's where I am, you're up here, and I asked you for this, and I don't get that. That's bullshit to me.
So, I get that, and that's hurtful. And I'm sorry that you went through that. And that's some bullshit. But it's an old saying, it's a biblical saying. Do not cast your pearl among swine. And do not cast, because
I don't know anything about swine. I'm Jewish.
Yeah, but a swine, the swine would not identify your pearl, what's valuable to you, as a pearl.
Scripture,
you know what I'm saying? So it's our job to constantly, you know, we have to identify the red flags and people, you know what I'm saying, the little shit, you know what I'm saying? And we have to measure how much we gonna cast, how much value we gonna give them based off the shit they show us. That's, you know what I'm saying, we have to identify.
I didn't see a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
Like, as far as that goes, until this year, because I've never been like someone like, can I talk to you? I need to try, or I've never been that person. But this is the time where I'm literally like trying to keep myself from breaking down, and I'm helping you, and then what the fuck?
So if I'm dealing with somebody
I'm done with it, though.
That's always unstable, calling me because they need help with their unstable situation, I'm going to be hurt at the end of the day when I'm unstable and I'm trying to depend on this unstable motherfucker. No, for real. What I'm going to get from them? Because I never got nothing from them, because they always come to me because they unstable. Now that I'm unstable, I expect them to be stable for me. They can't be stable for themselves. Not ever.
But not stable. Just could you just listen or ask, hey, how do you feel? Hey, how you doing?
My friends always listen with ulterior motives when they do listen.
I mean, maybe I don't know. No.
Because they always analyze and they fucked up situation.
How does this pertain to me?
Yeah. What can I take from you?
Yeah. Well, lesson learned.
I'm gonna ride her coattail because she's super strong, and by her being super strong, I'm gonna ride her coattail. It's gonna make me look strong too. But
well, just like I said, let me take advice from a strong person, and
let me latch on to them for a little while, or for however long I can hold on, and it may be that they can't even. Because this your year. You professed it. This your year. And that energy might be too much for them to even hold on to. So they just, fuck, I can't even see on the, you know what I'm saying? You went through shit that added growth to your life. When you go through trauma, hard times, that shit give you growth. You know what I'm saying? That shit puts you on a plateau. Yeah. And it may look like this person, they fucked off or fell off. But they did. But they ain't got no choice because they can't get on your level no more. So you might want to, that's expected. Right. You know what I'm saying? I expect that.
You're not even,
like, you don't fuck with nobody. Like, I don't know who you're talking about.
You're not even an eagle no more. You're an astronaut.
Yeah.
Right?
For real. A chameleon. A chameleon. You're not even a bird. You're just a chameleon. Like,
you cross the fucking stratosphere.
That's it.
You broke the ozone layer. I mean,
the niggas on Venus, y'all still living on Earth.
Because I mean,
and being chickens.
I'm not putting myself like above anybody. But my point is if you can't give me just the same respect,
a little bit of respect,
that I've given you, like I'll give it 10-year span, 10-year friendship span. That's fucking
that's what
corny to me.
Your trauma, your hard times, getting you growth, and they mind, and they feeble minds. No, for real. And
I know, but you be dissing.
Feeble.
And they feeble minds.
Those scalawags.
With the explanations that they give, and who you've always been in their life. You know what I'm saying? They think they giving you
back
150%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not just females. As you said, scallywags. It's men too. Like men, family
you don't think
members.
I call men scallywags too?
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
People.
I don't care. Anybody could be a scallywag.
People. It's just this person or these people. You so good to them. I just can't see them doing it on purpose. They don't know that they don't know. They don't know what they doing.
They don't know no better. Basically,
I don't hang out with.
But I said that. I said that too.
They not stupid.
I said they don't know no better.
They not stupid.
So to me, it's calculated.
They see you.
Well, you it is.
No, you've always been strong and grounded. I'm sorry. Go ahead. And so they don't see. It's hard for them to fathom you being weak and needy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they don't know how to reciprocate that to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they always come to you taking.
Yeah.
So they don't know how to give you because you never need.
Yeah.
And if you need, you never came to them for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You always went to other stronger people where you know it was going to be reciprocated to. And that'll just hurt you because, you know, when you go through shit, you look at every fucking thing. Yeah. You look at every fucking thing in your life, everybody in your fucking life.
Yeah. She's always taking. That's why I said about the shoulder thing.
Yeah.
They want to jump on your shoulders and carry their weight. And then once they reach whatever thing they think that they're achieving, then they're like, okay, well, I don't need her anymore at this point.
So then they were a Fairweather fan.
There you go.
Yeah. The weather looks pretty over here again.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
And then once it starts storming, they jump back over the fence.
I remember, not to go to the Bible.
That's not going to happen.
Well, no, I'm saying, but that's what they've done. But that's what they've done multiple times. I want to say this
right now.
I'm talking about multiple people in your life. I've been with you 23 years.
Been there for me this year can kick fucking rocks.
I know, but I've said I've seen it.
Anybody who hasn't been there for me this year of my life can kick rocks.
I mean, you've had a lot of...
it's not just about the knee. I mean, it's just if you deal with people...
Yeah, I was going to say, you've had a lot of friends, though. And I've seen a lot of...
There were 4 that I cared about.
No, I know, but, well, you've helped a lot of people.
Well, that's not because they're not always friends. There's 4 people that I cared about. Yeah. One that we all still talk to.
True.
Yeah.
Sorry. Because if I'm down with you, I'm down. I'm down with some of the shit I don't even understand. I ain't gonna say, I don't know the word, I'm not a sensitive dude with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit I don't get into. You know what I'm saying? But if I know it bothers somebody, I'll show up. You know what I'm saying? If I care about them. If I know that they're going through something, I'll show up just because I know your presence make a difference. You know what I'm saying? I may not say the right things. I may say the wrong thing the whole while I'm there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just the joke. I'm the one. I'm the jokester. Like, hey,
but like that,
where's Cinderella's balls at?
Like that,
sorry.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there if I'm your friend. You know what I'm saying? If I'm your friend, I'm gonna be there, and that's me being your friend. That ain't me trying to satisfy some standard that you put out there. You know what I'm saying? That's just
of course.
Me.
Okay, I don't really have standards for my friends.
Yeah, that's just me. I do. Nah.
It depends. Are you this friend or this? Yeah.
No, I mean.
Okay.
It's tough.
How much time do we have left?
We got all night.
Well, I did a Reddit thing. Well, it's kind of like a, I just want to get your opinions. It's a Reddit. It said friendship ending moments. I don't really do Reddit.
I don't even know what it is. I know what the robot, I seen the robot.
I feel like it should be pronounced read it.
Yeah.
But it's Reddit.
Everybody says Reddit.
Okay, so here's some friendship ending moments for people. The friendship became all about them. The person would never ask how I was actually doing. They would just immediately launch into their problems. It's all we ever talked about, and it was toxic, so I ended it. Is that friendship ending for you?
Well, that's
a yes or no.
That's basically what you.
I was just talking about friendship.
I'm not gonna say it's ending, but it's a distance.
It's just like yes or no. We'll just end your friendship.
You gotta put distance between us.
Yeah.
Okay. My friend was always asking for help, but never took the advice I had given.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna stop being your friend because you don't want to listen to my advice. You know, it may be a reason why you don't take my advice.
Yeah.
My shit could be fucked up.
So that's not friendship.
No, that's not.
To either of you.
Yeah.
The first one you said, I was thinking about long story short. Or short story long. And my fault, I've been better on that.
We not friends because of the
Yeah,
advice
I give so much advice.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's taken or not.
I mean, you're not going to smoke crack in the front of my house when I tell you
That's
stop
not
smoking
advice.
crack.
That's not advice. That's stop it.
Oh, okay.
Being there for them when their world fell apart and supporting them through 4 years of getting their life back together. Spending massive amounts of time with them and building them up when they tried again and again to fall back down. When my life went to shit, didn't even get a week from them. Friendship over.
Man, you know what?
Yeah, you say no, you say.
Well, so for that person, friendship over. So if you sitting around and you thinking about that, yeah, the friendship over.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For
that's
you,
what
it wouldn't be.
I mean, if I'm thinking about this person like that, the friendship over. You know what I'm saying? But
all right, we went shopping. This is high school. We went shopping in high school. She stole some makeup and put it in my bag. I was the one who walked out with it and luckily didn't get caught. I actually felt bad when she explained she had no money. And then I went over to her house maybe 4 months later and found my missing iPod at her house.
Oh, she a thief.
She has teeth.
I don't like them teeth.
So it depends on the person that stole. They want to be my friend after I whoop their ass in that parking lot. That's on them.
But then you go whoop her ass again 4 months later when you find your shit you've been looking for?
Right.
Or no?
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about Cognac right now. Don't steal nothing from me. I won't steal anything from you. I do not like it. I got something stolen from me one time, and it was the most hurtful feeling I ever had as a kid. And I would never steal anything from anybody.
Shit is traumatizing.
Yeah, I do not.
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.